What is going on, Phantom Army? It is your boy Phantom Stilts, and welcome to the 2 Cents Review Series episode for Zelda Breath of the Wild. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was slated to come out in 2016, but it has since been pushed back and will come out in 2017 for the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch, which most of you know. If you don't know by now, Nintendo Switch is Nintendo's brand new console that's going to be coming out within the next year, probably around Christmas time if I had to guess. So today we're looking at Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so let's get right into the episode. Okay, so when looking at Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we're going to look at 4 or 5 different points per usual in the 2 Cents Review Series episodes. The first one we're going to look at is basic facts. Now, this is the 19th installment of the Legend of Zelda series. It's going to be developed for both Wii U and Nintendo Switch. Like I said, it will be out in 2017. There were rumors that it was slated for 2016, but has been since pushed back per quotes from Nintendo and the people at Nintendo developing Zelda, that it has been pushed back to 2017. So it probably will be out around the holidays, probably around Thanksgiving or Christmas. So look for it around then. Second point I want to get to is the fact that this story is not changing. You're not getting a brand new protagonist. As we all know, Link is the central protagonist of every Zelda game and probably the entire franchise. He's been the main character, so they're not switching that up. You take control like every other game as the protagonist Link, who awakens from a 100-year slumber to a mysterious voice beckoning him to battle a new Ganon enemy called Calamity Ganon, and you're summoned by a mysterious voice to go back and battle in Hyrule once again against this Calamity Ganon enemy. The third point I want to look at is the fact that it's going to be an open world game. Hyrule in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to be an open world game. You're going to be able to explore and adventure to every corner of Hyrule that you want. They've seen, as you can see in the trailer is actually going to be playing over this commentary. A lot of things are available to you to traverse, and the world is basically your oyster. You can use everything to your advantage in the world. You can go to a lot of different places. It's very different and very away from the normal conventions of a Zelda game. So I think that's a really interesting point to come across, is the fact that it is going to be an open world game. You're going to be able to go around the world and explore and climb mountains, climb trees, cut down trees, do all the stuff that's not normally in a Zelda game that will be in this game. I think that's a really interesting thing that they're doing. And it could come off really well. It could come off really bad. We just have to see when the actual game comes out. The game does allow you to fish, scavenge, hunt, cook, and use a lot of obstacles to defeat your enemies. So you'll be able to use boulders to crush enemies. You'll be able to knock down trees in order to get over chasms and places that you wouldn't normally be able to get to in a regular Zelda game. And they've made that applicable with making this an open world and letting you do a lot of different things within the world. The fourth point I want to get to is the fact that it's a bigger map. The game's going to be considerably bigger of a map to previous Zelda games to accommodate the exploration factors that are needed to make this game work. So the world's going to be accommodating to the fact that it is an open world game. So the world's, I believe there was a quote from Nintendo that said the world's going to be about 10 to 12 times bigger than Twilight Princess was for the Wii. So that should give you some sort of indication about how big this world's actually going to be and what you're actually going to be able to do in this world. You're going to be able to do a lot more than you originally anticipated for any other Zelda game that has been out. The fifth and final point I want to get across to you guys is the fact that it is going to be a cross-platform compatibility game. It will be available for both the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch when the Switch does come out. Probably, like I said, the Switch will probably be out around holidays for 2017. Probably around Christmas or Thanksgiving. Usually, when games and consoles, AAA games and consoles usually come out around Christmas time. And it'll also be one of the main launch titles, I'm sure, for the Nintendo Switch, as well as trying to bring back some customers and gamers for the Wii U. And it's likely one of the most anticipated games for Nintendo lovers, I would think, because we haven't had a Zelda game since the Wii, and everybody's been waiting since Nintendo announced that they were putting out a new console. Everybody was waiting for that next Zelda game, because it seems like they've launched a Zelda game with almost every console that they've put out. But anyways, guys, this is my 2 cents on Zelda, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the trailer and everything that's going on with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It should be out 2017 holiday time, so look for it around then. Thank you guys again so much for watching. This is your boy Phantom Stilts. I will see you guys on the next 2 Cents Reviews series episode. Take care.